Coming up on this edition of iState News, meet some Iowa State students who are working around the world to help people improve their living conditions. Take a tour of ISU's newest and most environmentally friendly lecture hall. And meet members of the award-winning Lunabotic Club with Cody Peterson and Justin Walters, Adam Brower with weather, and Carter Collins with sports. iState News starts now.
Welcome to the October 15th edition of iState News. I'm Cody Peterson.
And I'm Justin Walters.
It is 388 days until 2014 midterm election day, but the race has already begun here in Iowa. Fundraising efforts across the state are well underway, and Sarah Palin has announced she'll be joining the fray. The former Alaska governor and 2008 GOP vice presidential candidate will join Utah Senator Mike Lee and conservative activist Phyllis Schlafly at an Iowa Faith and Freedom Coalition banquet on November 9th. The organizers of the event say their focus is geared toward electing more family-friendly public officials at all levels in the 2014 elections.
Is there a solution to world hunger? The topic was discussed at the Normandy Borlaug lecture on Monday.
The three 2013 World Food Prize laureates spoke at the Memorial Union on Monday night as part of the Norman Borlaug lecture. The lecture was preceded by students giving presentations. The students were part of a service learning study abroad trip to Uganda.
Iowa State College of Ag and Life Sciences study abroad, service learning in Uganda through School Gardens. Excellent program. It consisted of a couple different parts, included things like working with P5 and P6 students in these rural schools, teaching them basic subjects like math and sciences. I taught my two classes, for example, was integers and tree seedlings. Another part of that was working in the school gardens so that we could supplement their school feeding programs so that students are having healthy, nutritious lunches at school so that they can hopefully be more successful in the classroom and continue their education and be successful in life.
Sophomore Hannah Dar also went on the service learning study abroad trip to Uganda.
Where I come from. I think I just gained a huge appreciation for where I was born and the opportunities that I have. And in addition to working with the students at the school and the university students in Uganda, it was a life-changing experience.
Following the student presentations, the three 2013 World Food Prize recipients talked about their research and achievements in agricultural biotechnology. The recipients were Mark Van Montague, Mary Del Chilton, and Robert T. Fraley. For iState News with Katie Gronwald, this is Catherine Princess.
To find out more about the World Food Prize, visit www.worldfoodprize.org.
More than 1,000 international scientists, public policy experts, business and government leaders, and farmers are attending the week's activities at the World Food Prize in Des Moines. However, United States Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack will not be in attendance as he has canceled due to the federal government shutdown. Vilsack was to discuss numerous issues with his Mexican counterpart Thursday afternoon. The Mexican agriculture minister has indicated he will also skip out on the event. Vilsack was to be a part of a day of lectures and other events scheduled around the awarding of the annual World Food Prize. The award, which some consider the Nobel Peace Prize of Agriculture, will be going to three biotechnology scientists.
Students are finding out what makes Troxel Hall unique. Sarah Ramont has the story.
Curious about Iowa State's newest lecture hall? Take a seat to find out more. Troxel Hall features new technologies and an innovative design for modern large class instruction. The building also incorporates the latest innovations in architectural sustainability to reduce its carbon footprint, earning it a LEED Gold certification. The Change Happens Foundation provided the lead gift for Troxel Hall. The building is named for Douglas D. Troxel, a 1967 ISU alumni.
I think it's great. It's really nice and big, and I don't feel crammed when I walk in there, and there's a lot of space for my legs, and every other row turns around, so I can work with people behind me, or the people in front of me can work with me in group work, and it's convenient and eases learning.
The building is a university classroom. However, chemistry and other College of Liberal Arts and Sciences courses are current primary users of the 400-seat auditorium. There is one post-lecture area that can be used by faculty and students after class has been dismissed. Because of the nature of the lecture hall, classes starting one after the other, the post-lecture area can be used to go over lecture material one-on-one with a professor in an area that won't disturb the next class.
There's a lot of, I come to class like 10 minutes early, so if another class is in session, I can just hang out there and study, and it's usually pretty quiet, and it's very convenient and comfortable.
75% of the energy the building uses from sunlight, thanks to ample windows. A green roof planted with growing vegetation to help with stormwater control helps lower mechanical and electrical costs.
Here at Iowa State, we use a lot of energy to keep everything going, and there's a ton of students here and a ton of faculty, so I think it's great that we're giving back to all of that energy and kind of giving back to the earth.
With Kelsey Halverson, I'm Sarah Munt.
For more information on LEED certified buildings, visit www.usgbc.org/LEED.
The nation's largest agriculture career fair, hosted by ISU's College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, was held in the LEED Rec Athletic Center today. The career fair was from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and attracted 229 companies looking to employ ISU students. Last year, that number was 208, an increase of 21 companies. 35 new businesses attended the event in Ames today, along with longtime Iowa State employers such as Cargill, DuPont Pioneer, Hormel, and John Deere. The College of Agriculture and Life Sciences will be hosting another career day next spring on Wednesday, February 5th, 2014, where approximately 115 companies will be in attendance. Stay tuned for more sports and weather. Don't go away. You're watching Iowa State News.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course! This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until there's no secret that makes you smile. My sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this dangerous, but they are returned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
A Bondurant woman has been declared dead by the Polk County Sheriff's Office after a fire in her home this morning. Authorities were called to 948 Grant Court in Bondurant at about 10:47 a.m. The first deputy on the scene reported fire visible in the home but was not able to enter due to the dense smoke and fire. 56-year-old Jacqueline Lorraine Polite was found dead. The Polk County Medical Examiner ruled the cause of death to be asphyxia due to products of combustion. The state fire marshal is still investigating the cause of the fire. However, the preliminary investigation points to an electrical fire as the cause.
This year at NASA's annual Lunabotics mining competition, Iowa State's Lunabotics Club left other teams in its moon dust. Francis Meyer has more.
The ISU Lunabotics Club is busy preparing as they build new lunar bot to compete in this year's NASA annual Lunabotics mining competition.
So the Lunabotics Club is designed for a NASA competition called the Robotic Mining Competition, and the goal is to collect as much lunar simulant material as possible in 10 minutes. And this is kind of a research project that NASA is doing as a way to see a lot of different ideas for how robots could operate on, say, the surface of the moon or on Mars or on an asteroid. Our goal is to collect as much regolith as possible, which is a really fine material, very abrasive. And so each year we design and build a robot capable of collecting regolith, which is a simulant of the material found on an asteroid or on the moon or on Mars. NASA's interested in the collection because from it they can extract oxygen and hydrogen, so they can make water and sustain a life on a foreign body.
Last year, the Lunabotics Club did very well in the competition.
Yep, so 2 years ago we got first place for on-site mining, the robotic operation portion, first place for K-12 STEM outreach, but we got second place on the overall award called the Joe Cosmo Award for Excellence. This last year we got first place for on-site mining, third place for K-12 STEM outreach, and we got first place on the Joe Cosmo Award.
While the club does well, they do encounter some difficulties during the competition.
Just a time crunch. There's just not really enough time to do everything we'd like to do testing-wise, and you end up not knowing everything you'd like to know going down.
This year, some of the club's goals is to win at the competition yet again, as well as collect 200 kilograms of materials and have full autonomous navigation, among many other things. For Iowa State News with Shuo Li, this is Francis Myers.
The club is open to any Iowa State student regardless of major. If you want more information, please contact team.lunacy@gmail.com.
Chickens have taken over the southeast lawn of the College of Design building at Iowa State. Chicken coops designed by new architecture students at Iowa State University are on display. The 20 coops, with names ranging from The Griddle to Raise the Roost, will be on display until October 25th. More than 80 new students in the professional architecture degree program participated in the project, which involved coops that house between 3 and 5 chickens. Students had a little over 2 weeks to complete the project. The coops will be auctioned at the Ames Farmers Market on October 26th. Proceeds will reimburse costs and benefits that the school's chapter of the American Institute of Architects.
If you're looking for a fun fall activity, you may want to check out Center Grove Orchard just south of Ames. Catherine Marcheski went to visit.
Looking for fall fun this season? Head down to the Center Grove Orchard for apple picking, pumpkins, and outdoor fun. Center Grove Orchard is located about 20 minutes southeast of Ames. The orchard offers a variety of activities for both kids and adults, including a hayrides, apple orchard, and a pumpkin patch. Jean Rumbaugh, a tour guide at the orchard, tells us more.
We have several things going on. The weekdays, the admission price is $7.95, and on the weekends, it's $9.95. And when you pay for a pass, you get the full run of the farm. We have a corn pool, we have a hayride, we have animals, just everything, you know. And we have the orchard and the pumpkin patch, of course. So.
If outdoor activities are not your thing, Center Grove Orchard still offers a beautiful landscape and tons of yummy goodies for sale.
We have 2 cafes. We have the Hay Cafe that is run during the week, and we serve panini sandwiches and ice cream and apple nachos and drinks out of that. So you could stay all day and eat. I would just come out and enjoy the whole farm.
For fun for all ages, come check out the Center Grove Orchard. You can find more information online, and they're open all season long. For Iowa State News with Miranda Cantrell, this is Catherine Marcheski.
Center Grove Orchard is open 7 days a week. Their website is centergroveorchard.com.
A former trucker was convicted on 2 murder charges stemming from killings back in May 2012 in southeast Des Moines. Ronald Hawkinson will now face the rest of his life in prison after a judge found him guilty this morning on 2 first-degree murder charges. The 2 murders took place in the parking lot of the trucking company where Hawkinson worked. The bodies of Robert Smoot and Seraph Hiddick were found after a dispute between the 3. The situation wasn't finished in the parking lot. Defense attorneys also said that Hiddick was using his trucking business to transport illegal drugs and pressured Hawkinson to become involved. The sentencing date for Hawkinson was set for December 3rd.
Football, mild weather, the glorious change in leaves nature offers. There's so much to love about the fall, but millions of people with fall allergies tell a very different story. How can allergy sufferers find relief from their symptoms? CNN's Holly Furfer has more on this in today's Health Minute.
Ann Corbett loves the fall, walking, hiking, camping, and tailgating.
Sometimes that's been really tough because of my allergies, because just standing outside can make them happen.
Since her teens, year-round allergies slowed her down. In fall, a major culprit, ragweed. In addition, mold spores can often be found on fallen leaves, and as a result,
it's very common for people who have year-round allergies to have worsening of their symptoms during the fall as well as spring.
Dr. Alan Redding tells patients there are some steps they can take that can help, including buying HEPA air filters, using a saline nasal spray, avoiding raking or bagging leaves if they have a sensitivity to mold, or using a mask. And
if they need to work outdoors or spend significant amounts of time outdoors, it's best that they do that later in the day.
Redding says these tips may help with mild symptoms, but see a board-certified allergist if symptoms are more severe, like in Ann's case. She started on allergy shots almost 2 years ago. The immunotherapy works by gradually reducing a person's sensitivity to their allergens.
The shots have been life-changing.
She can now enjoy all that the season has to offer. For today's Health Minute, I'm Holly Furfer.
So Adam, what can we expect for the weather today?
Well, the temps are still pretty cool, so it'll be a good night to stay cozy and warm up, maybe study a little bit. I'll be right back. Well, I'll tell you more about the weather when we return.
Kids will spend 57 minutes making me go splat.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I see it, I see it!
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
There is no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. But making sure your child is in the right seat is just one of the steps down the road to safer travels.
I don't know how it works.
Find the right seat for your little one's age and size.
We thought you told us.
There's no better way to get home safely. Know for sure that your child is in the right seat. Get all the facts at safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to iState News. I'm Adam Brower with your weather. Right now in Ames, 50 degrees, so it's a little chilly out there right now. If you're walking across campus, you might need a sweatshirt, maybe some yoga pants or jeans, whatever. But wind coming from the west at 22 miles per hour, humidity 68%, and a dew point of 42 degrees. Today's high was 59 degrees, which is a little below normal, but still pretty close. Record was 84 in 1968. Low today, 48 degrees, which is quite a bit above the normal, but current temps in the state of Iowa, you can see the cold front is still pushing its way across to the east. 47 up in Mason City, 48 in Sioux City, 50 still in Ames, 52 in Des Moines, and 65 all the way over in Davenport. Across the nation, pretty normal, warmer up to the ocean, and Denver 42, which is about close to what our low will be tonight, so it'll be about the same. So, tonight's low is 42 in Ames, 41 in Mason City, 42. The cold front will finally reach Davenport in eastern Iowa, 38 way over in Sioux City, 38 in Council Bluffs. Current highs, tomorrow's highs, 55 degrees in Ames, 54 in Mason City, 56 in Davenport. Tonight, you can expect a chilly night, 44 degrees, and chances of showers, so it'll be a good night to stay in and maybe cuddle up, watch a movie, study for midterms, whatever. The winds will be coming from the northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, a high of 57, so you'll want to dress warm in the morning when you go out to classes or work. But as the day goes on, you might be able to just need a light sweatshirt. You'll be able to take it off. And 10 to 15 miles per hour wind coming from the northwest. Looking at our 7-day forecast, Wednesday, 57 degrees, Thursday, 61 degrees, Friday, 58 degrees, Saturday, 54, and Sunday, 52. So it'll cool off over the weekend. But it'll be back up in the 60s by next Tuesday. That's all I have for weather. You're watching iState News.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Here's your check.
Oh, you got it.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Gone. No?
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
My name's Carter Collins, and I'll be taking care of your sports. On Saturday, junior Gerard West did something that hasn't been done in Iowa State football since 1994. Return a kickoff for a touchdown. Back in 1994, it was the extraordinary Troy Davis that brought the football back to the house, along with a 95-yard return. West had 4 punt returns for 46 yards, including a career-long 38-yarder in the third quarter. For his efforts in the game, West was awarded the Big 12 Special Teams Player of the Week. West's kickoff return average is 26, which ranks him second in all state school history. In the annual Big 12 preseason poll, the Iowa State men's basketball team was selected to finish 4th overall. The season is just a month away, but they currently stand behind Baylor and the powerhouse duo of Oklahoma State, and Kansas, who were voted at a tie for first place. The first 2 seasons, Iowa State was selected to finish no better than 8th and ended the season in 3rd and 4th place. A 5th place or higher finish would land Iowa State in NCAA tournament territory, which is only 5 months away. Iowa State's Kristen Hahn continues to leave the rest of the Big 12 in the dust. It was announced that Hahn has won her record-tying 15th career Big 12 Defense Player of the Week award, tying her predecessor, Ashley Mass. Her play was key to the team's 2 sweeps last week as she posted her 41st career 20-plus dig match. The 2-time All-American and 2-time Defense Big 12 Libero of the Year is having one of the best defense seasons in Big 12 history, averaging nearly 6 digs per set, ranking her number 4 in the nation and the best in the Big 12. In a 4-1 win against Oklahoma, Iowa State soccer player Emily Goldstein put on her scoring hat. That's to say, she netted a hat trick against the Sooners and was named College Sports Madness Women's Soccer Big 12 Player of the Week. Against Oklahoma, the 2 goals came in quick succession after the start of the second half, and with the performance came Iowa State's first conference win of the season. Now, after a 2-game road trip, the Cyclones return home to face 23rd ranked Baylor on Friday at 7 p.m. at the Cyclone Sports Complex. That's all I've got for sports. Turn back for more news.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
An Army captain will become the 6th living recipient to be awarded the Medal of Honor in a ceremony today. The award comes 4 years after Captain William Swenson fought bravely in a grisly battle between American and Afghan forces and members of Al-Qaeda. Swenson will be awarded America's highest honor for heroic actions taken during the battle that included willfully putting his life in harm's way to protect soldiers under his command. In Swenson's Medal of Honor nomination statement, he is said to have braved intense enemy fire and multiple times in service of his fallen and wounded comrades. Swenson said receiving the award will be a great honor to his family and all those he served with in Afghanistan.
Not everyone is great at public speaking, but an Iowa State class just might change that for you. Iowa State University offers a unique comedy course that teaches students valuable public speaking skills by using comedy. During the class, students learn how to write and tell jokes, as well as the importance of timing and delivery. The instructor said the main point of the class is to learn that humor is a useful tool and is a great way to get over the fear of public speaking. The final test in the class is for students to perform their own stand-up routine at the M Shop in the Memorial Union on December 3rd and 4th.
That's all we have for iState News. Thanks for watching and have a great afternoon.